Alright, so what we're working on today is going to be the landscape 1-point perspective. So first you want to make your horizon line somewhere near the top 1/3 of your paper. Just a horizontal line. And then find your vanishing point. And I will make 2 long diagonal lines going to the vanishing point. And these lines will serve as the border for my street. Just to give you guys the perspective of a road. There we go. So on this street there are going to be buildings. The buildings we're going to make will be going up and down the sides of the road, and we'll be making just simple boxes. And as you have probably figured out by now, when things are receding into the distance, they are getting smaller. So objects that are big, close. Objects that are far are small. Example, we'll do a really big box up here. And then I'm going to use a pencil just so I can erase that window. There will be a vanishing point to the top corner of the box. Oh, you can't see that. Darker pencil. Here we go. Going to corner to vanishing point, just like you guys did before. Okay, then you make the back end of the box, top back end of the box. You want it to be aligned with the horizontal part. And voila, you have a box. So this represents the first building on your block and the closest building to you. So the next building, you could do one of two things. You could take the easy way and you could draw the border the same way, so the buildings are the same size, or you could make it a little bit bigger. And what I'm doing here is I'm making just another big box. Here's the big box. And I'm connecting the top corner of that box to the vanishing point. Yep. Making another corner connect to the vanishing point. And then this vertical line and the horizontal line up here. Again, trying to make sure it matches up. Horizontal lines there. Okay, so I've got this little taller building. Okay. And then maybe we'll do a slightly smaller building And I wouldn't just draw another square, right? Because this square would be obscuring the face that we'd see. So just for the sake of example, I'm doing faces on these. So you can see this is one face of a building. So you wouldn't be able to see the face of the building coming up unless it was taller. And we could technically make it taller. I could do a box right here. And again, same deal as before. Corner goes to vanishing point. Corner goes to vanishing point. And again, this is where it comes in handy to use a ruler because that line is going to be so thin. You know, you can barely see that area. Okay, and I'll make this a really skinny building. Again, lining up the horizontal line. Right, okay. All right, now I'll make a small building. And I would just do the vertical line here and the horizontal line for roof. And that's as much of that building as we would see. We wouldn't be able to see the face. Here's the face for this one. But this face is blocked. Makes sense, right? We can keep going. Maybe I'll make this one a little taller than that one. So there's a nice box right here. And a nice box right there. And my vanishing points are starting to get a little bit muddy. So maybe I would go in and erase some of those vanishing points that aren't going to serve me. Clean things up a little bit so I don't get confused. Okay, so here's the, make this clear. Here's the face of the next building. Hello, little building face. And corner to connect to the back, to the vanishing point. Good. And the corner would probably be somewhere back over here. This one. So I'll just go ahead and right there. And let's see. And then we do another vertical. Maybe I'll make this building a little bit longer. Vertical line. Horizontal line that matches up. Just runs parallel with this line here. You want these top parts of your box to be parallel to each other. Okay? And then I'll go ahead and outline that. Great. So you notice that it looks a little bit wonky. So you'll notice that even though these buildings are taller than this first building, everything's still getting smaller as it gets further away. If they were all proportionate, which I could do on this side, they would look different. And I'll go